All right, good evening, everyone. We're just going to go ahead and give people a chance to come on in. Uh, I'm excited for today, though. We're going to be playing a game that it's one that's kind of near and dear to my heart. I mean, it's the kind of game that I could go on for hours about, which I guess is a good thing considering we might be here for hours. All right, yes. Very, very professional streaming setup here. Not sure where exactly I'm gonna be able to put myself, not block anything, but we'll figure things out as they go. We aren't quite here yet, but that doesn't mean we can't go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be playing AI the Somnium Files. It's a murder mystery sci-fi game. It's something that's a little hard to describe in simple words, but it's definitely something that I enjoy a lot and care about a lot. The basic premise here is that you're entering people's dreams to solve crimes. But enough of the preamble. Why don't we go ahead and get things started? We're going to choose English because I don't know enough of either of these languages. Story is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are either products of the author's imagination or used fictitiously. Basically, this isn't real. We're playing a game. This is fiction. It may get really meta. Now keep things together. she is. Our first victim. Tragically killed. Eye removed. Strung up here in the carousel. Gotta say, this is quite an opening shot. And I feel like it does a real good job setting the tone for this game. Day 1, Friday. Big Eye. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. I'm gonna just be casually going over the tutorials. This is not a very difficult game to understand once you get the hang of it. Now, it's your typical point and click some of the times, and we'll get into the actual gameplay later.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Parasol is getting pelted by the rain. Take a look around. See both the normal police tape and a bit of a red barrier line. In the old days, they used yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape, such as right here. Now we're in a bit of a future world. At least, 5 minutes into the future, as some people might say. Let's go ahead and talk to our boss. Call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Rain is awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. Case 6 years ago. So, what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Just get a little bit out of the way here. Not covering up any of the text. Probably can make chat a little bit here. Rep anything important. Alright, what can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. You were just acquaintances.
Right now, she's standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Got the fence set up around the merry-go-round, probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. A policeman, a local cop. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Fortunate. Well, maybe this inspector here will have something for us. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir, but thank you.
Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Yeah, just a quick little question. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
All right, we've got Inspector Kagami here. Doesn't have much for us yet, but I'm sure he'll have something for us in a bit. Is this the control room? Place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. Merry-go-round control room. There are no leads here. Is there more about the barrier? Hologram barrier. Okay. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. Weather's gotten to it pretty bad. Fence. I think that's about everything I'm gonna get from that's not inside the merry-go-round directly. Oh yeah, what was your name again?
It's Kagami, sir.
Kagami. All right. I'm sure I can remember that. You know, I'm pretty bad with names sometimes, but I think I remember. What was it again?
Kagami.
All right. I won't forget this time. All right. Horse from the merry-go-round. Body is mounted on one of the horses. Should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Of course.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iba. Her official designation is AI Ball. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
No, thank you for stopping us from accidentally, stepping in there and causing some trouble, Inspector
Are you serious? It's
Kagami, right? Yes, Kagami, of course. Just one more time. What's your name? I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. I'm pretty sure I know his name. You told me already. Name is... what was it again?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey. Hello? Hey. I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
An inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. Inspecting the scene now. Inspector Kagami. I hope we get to see more of him. I really like him. Really like this guy. I say as if I don't already know it's the main column holding up the roof. As if I haven't already played this game and know a lot about it. But for the sake of everyone playing, I'm going to try not to spoil anything before we get too far in. Here at the body.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
multiple puncture wounds on her body.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times. Though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
Can't look at her face anymore.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Inside the column. There. Noise came from inside.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
X-ray. There's someone inside.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Well, cool gun you got there, Date, but, oh no. That is a child. A very bloody ice pick.
Izuki.
Not just that, but a child we know. Welcome to a game that can be very funny sometimes, but also very, very sad. Now, we have the little humor bit with Kaniza or whatever his name was there, but this story starts off with just tragedy surrounding Date. People that he knows and love just ending up in an awful situation. As we're waiting in the hospital, slowly drift asleep.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are?
This just gets me every time.
Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Aiba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams.
Hi, Faye.
Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling. Well, you know, being inside someone else's head's not...
Do you recognize this room?
It's not going to be something we're too unfamiliar with, considering this game.
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
All right, Iba,
Somnium scan!
do
Activate!
your thing. Hi there, Loop. Hi there, Faye. Welcome. You're just in time for the action. You missed a little bit of investigation, but nothing that we won't really go over
What?
later.
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In
You've
short,
been listening? that's
Somnium
good.
is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into
How does the
consciousness.
sound balance?
The truth is always
Is
hidden
the game
within the
a good
deepest layers.
sound, good level? Am I a good
Therefore,
level?
We must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door.
It sounds fine. Good
Please
to know.
direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Hello, first-time chatter that is a bot. Goodbye. Get out of here. And if you're not a bot, I don't really need you promoting in my chat. Anyway, sink in the brain. Our goal is to wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange, surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Right. Here we are in the real gameplay of this game, Somnium. Right, we are playing here as Iba, this cute, adorable little shrimp girl that is also our AI companion, and I love her so much. Look at her. Look at her hair go when she spins. And here in Dream Worlds, things aren't quite always what they
locked
seem.
with a padlock. It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic.
Cute,
This
yeah,
is
she
Dante's
is.
Somnium.
And in
reality
the sequel,
built by
there's
dreams.
another cute lady
My Somnium?
that is also an eyeball.
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable.
Y'all see that?
Who was that?
Who's there?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
So, yeah, this game has a lot to yeah, this is a very serious game, but also very funny, especially in the
There are thorns
Somnium.
on the switch.
What if I just try to turn on the switch?
You realize I stand here as part of your own existence.
Hit the switch.
Your consciousness and mine are linked.
Hurry up and turn on the switch.
The switch covered in thorns?
Yes, hurry.
Ha! Ouch!
Sorry. I don't actually feel any pain.
You...
I really am sorry. You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Dante can be a little bit of a jerk sometimes, but honestly, I find it kind of charming. And a lot of the fun in this game is just seeing what all of the wrong options do.
What?
I'll try to show as many as I can, but in later levels it is get kind of hard with.
A woman's name.
Anyway, yeah, an iris, a flower with a woman's name. I wonder if that's going to be any foreshadowing. What's fun for me is that I get to see all the foreshadowing that I missed the first time around. But I also want to keep the experience sort of fun for y'all too.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Gotta give it a real big sniff.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
We made a bit of progress. We can finally touch the switch now.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate
Any
the
shot. Oh
switch.
yeah, no. I love this game, and I think it's a great work of art and an interesting piece of science fiction. It is also very horny sometimes. Amazing suction. I'm good at that. Yeah. See,
Isn't
you're
this
already in
rewarding,
the
Dante?
in
Another
the realm
place
of
you can
humor for this
touch.
game.
I would rather be sleeping.
But we completed our first objective and turned on the light. Right. Let's take a look at this fun basket here.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
What if we search it? Anything inside?
A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Oh dang! I missed one of my
A
favorite
floor lamp
interactions
shaped like
there.
A rose.
Let's see. Can I do the? No, I can't do the restart.
A lamp. It looks like a rose.
What if we lift it? Good old lift.
Ugh. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
Y'all ever have dreams like this where there's just a random shrimp girl in your brain, you know, sniffing stuff, punching stuff? You know, let's smell the wine as well. Give it a good taste. Gotta swirl it around. Gotta really take in all the flavors.
The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop! Don't remind me.
You know, something interesting there I just noticed on the bottle of wine. If you look closely at
glass of wine.
It says it's a Spike Chunsoft original wine from 1972.
A luxurious red wine.
A reference to Spike
popular on the market
Chunsoft.
Today. However,
The people who made
appears
this
to be a
game,
much
who published
brighter
it.
red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A glass of wine.
Well, you know, if there's wine just out on the table, we gotta have a sip, right?
Leave it to me.
Wait, Iba, no! Iba, we said just a sip! Iba!
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Date, why be so mean to Iba?
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Bleeding from the left eye. I think we know why that would be there. Now, you know, let's just have a little chat.
The skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well.
Well, thank goodness she's charged.
Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid, bony man. Your mother is a stupid, bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
The voice acting is great. Yeah, no. So it's definitely very hammy and cheesy. This whole game is kind of camp, which I love that about it, but I can also understand why it might turn some people off.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
All right, now let's do what we're supposed to.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
I just want to draw attention here to Iba's like very deranged smile. Like Date and Iba both sort of flip flop between who's the straight man and who's the funny guy. And just every now and then, Iba seems just a little unhinged. And she only seems to get more unhinged with time. And for that, I love her. I do think Date's a bad influence on her, but also, she can have a little crime if she wants. Yeah, she's spending all this time with, you know, solving crimes. She can have a couple.
What are you, a thug?
Anyway, I vibe with her. Yeah, she's got some good vibes.
A skeleton.
If you really vibe with her, just wait till we get to the sequel. There's another AI. But we're on this game.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
Well, we caused something to happen. I love that she ended up just like
Do you
face
have
down.
an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know.
I mean, I certainly have that thirst for destruction all the time.
Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss is sleep talking. A hidden item? Insomnia. There's always one somewhere? No more, I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Hidden item, you say? Well, sure would be a shame if we found it.
What?
And we found art. Anyway, thankfully we can't fall into the infinite void, unless the game wants us to.
A gun came out of the skull?
Let's take a look at this gun.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything could happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
No, I think you need to start looking at some different forums for your information.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Iba can have a little gun as a treat.
A door locked with a padlock.
What if we stick the gun in the keyhole? Looks like it's a key.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the
Yeah,
tip.
you gotta fit just the tip in there.
Suppose.
Just a little bit. And see, when you just do just the tip a little bit at a time, it works just
see.
fine.
The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. Seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Man. Or just the tip. That's what they all say. Well, that's ominous, isn't it? Iba, short for AI babe. That's my new headcanon. I accept this. Her name is now AI babe. Okay, out of the brain zone. Wakey wakey, Date. Day 2, Saturday. Psych I. I'm sure if I knew more Japanese than I do, I would really understand some of the puns in these chapter titles. But for now, I can just say, there is a dog, this is the bathroom, and my name is Kim, or my name is Abby. That's about all I can say in Japanese.
I was waiting for you.
But you know, I'm doing Duolingo. That owl's gonna teach me some stuff. All right, let's just take a look at Boss's office here, at our very professional police agency, and our very strict and serious boss. Just look at all this lovely stuff. Oh, hey, you know, just in time for Christmas.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
And Boss is also vibes. Waka no wa fade this. Yeah, I guess that's one way to say it. I would probably say it as Watashi no namae wa Abi desu. Let me know how my pronunciation is. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. A boy band poster. She's got a boy band poster. She has a Christmas tree. She's got birthday decorations. That birthday party was a while ago, though. She's just got random statues.
You think it's true that a Tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
The Tanuki statue. Alright, boss, let's just take a look. She's sitting on the desk, casually. So, I see you still haven't cleaned this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful, liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
You know, gotta really decorate your workspace. So, about Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okiura. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old, in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Yeah, so what's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About that ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case.
Alright, but not really, right? She's
4
12.
years ago,
Well,
they
she
were
can't have
divorced.
killed anyone.
Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Anyway, yeah. So, about that case 6 years ago?
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
You know, yeah, surely the case 6 years ago, which 6 years is precisely the amount of time that I don't have memory, or like that's exactly when I lost my memory, and you know, you said it could be a copycat case. Surely there's just no connection between them at all, right? Right, boss?
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
But you know, if I can just ask a little more.
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
And yeah, must suck for Date having Iba as a headmate. Like, no private thoughts. You know, no. Your browser history is just automatically uploaded to the cloud. Real unfortunate. But about that case.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
But what if I asked again? I'm definitely not going to get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. You know, Faye, you said that that Iba you vibed with. There's really some good vibes with Boss too.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
I don't know, maybe Renju was
He
doing
didn't?
your mom last
No.
night. Ayy.
The local police tried his phone too,
Eyebrow
but
humor
they
here.
got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Ooh. You know, a payphone in this day and age, when we have AIs. Oh, no, Date, you dropped something. Look at her. Look at her little body. Woo. So it's really difficult for me to choose a best girl in this game.
No, not hello.
You know, because we've got Aiba, we've got Mizuki, we've got Boss. There's so many good girls in this game. But the real thing that I will, you know, fight everyone on is what is cuter? Little chibi hamster eyeball Aiba, or shrimp wife dream Aiba? You know, let's hear your debate. Let's hear the arguments. What's cuter?
I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
And what's funny is that we can see our head looking around as we look around and look at ourselves. Myself. And let's aim right into the camera. Let's have Date look at me. Hi, Date. How you doing?
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
Handsome.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Nah, he's fine. It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose it isn't really my eye. Aiba is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what but I see what she sees. No, I don't need the menu. I just need the. But I see what she sees. It's as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal of the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. Who are you?
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
Aiba. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
My left eyeball is Aiba. She sees things differently than I do. You know, you're kind of cute like that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Because it's correct.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Nope, not cute at all. Wrong, Date. Wrong. She is cute. Why'd you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room. Computer, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Aiba's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Why'd you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Okay, back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute. I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Aiba.
Affirmative.
Boss. Boss is looking at Aiba. So about Aiba.
Hey, boss. Is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
About AI.
Hey, what does
Or I.
love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
About I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote.
Alright, welcome to one of my favorite things about this series and another series. So the director of this game is Kotaro Uchikoshi, and he has a very specific thing about writing, where every now and then characters will just go into random tangents that will either be red herrings or end up extremely important in the most roundabout ways. Anyway, Arthur Rimbaud.
I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Yeah, but Boss is really just going like the Pokemon games when you're trying to ride a bike indoors. Like, no, now's not the time. No, stop it. You've been stopped. None of that. No. Anyway, on to Matsushita Diner to investigate our first witness, suspect, something or other. Matsushita Diner, Saturday, 10:18 a.m.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. Oh, there's a little kid's seat there. Look at this lovely little cafe here. They've got a whatever it's called, the Manineko, something like that. The lucky cat.
What the hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
That was so cute. Hold on, I want to hear that again. Listen, Aiba is adorable, and nobody can tell me otherwise. The cutest. Mayumi. Ota's mother, Mayumi Matsushita. Mayumi, Ota's mother. She's wearing a cute floral print apron. Come to think of it, the knife is also floral print. Anyway, about the weather. Yeah, it's pretty...
Rain last night
bad,
was
huh?
pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Is Ota here?
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
What's the name of the company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Why does Ota hang out there?
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
No. See, I don't think that's called being a witch. I think your child is just a simp, unfortunately. So is this witch working there?
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Can you call him on your cell phone?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
Yeah, no, if we're gonna dispose of Ota, we need to dispose of him properly. Remember, Date. Now, just to continue this pointless line of questioning, about this idol. She mentioned a box. Oh, that's just to give the player a hint if they forget. Where's your husband?
I think...
You know, just making an assumption.
He went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
About Shoko. I decided to ask her about Shoko, just in case. You know, they have the same hair color. Maybe they know each other. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to me.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kabasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
How long have you been here?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Alright, let's take a look at this package over
Do
here.
you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Well, is she a witch or is she a succubus? Because you know those are two very different things, Miss Mayumi or Mrs. Matsushita. Cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it.
The sender is Great Grin.
Great Grin. You know, legally distinct, no relation to famous company Good Smile.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
X-ray mode. Oh, there's a package.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A-set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
You know, sometimes Date just gets these little brain blast moments. You know, don't worry about it. Let me Google something real quick. Can you actually buy figures of this character? If so, I kind of want one. Ah, dang. Unfortunately, it looks like you cannot actually buy that figurine. But there is an Aiba figurine. So, you know, this better start making me some bank. A set. Can I zoom the box? Oh, do I just need to look at the model itself again? No? 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 Something else? Let's zoom on the knife. Kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Aww.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
No, who let a kid buy a knife?
Date,
I hope he bought
I
that
found
with
some
adult
information
supervision.
about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Oh,
Correct.
there's a connection. Things are connected.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
So the fact that he says that Iba can remote control the car, that must be very terrifying to see from like an outside perspective. Like you see a car driving around and there's just no driver. Unless like self-driving cars are already a thing in this universe, like commonplace. Noom. Lemniscate. Saturday, 11:45 a.m. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum,
That's
bum.
it?
Bum,
Correct.
bum, bum. I hope that my mic
you
input
Ota
and
Matsushita?
the voices
Sure,
are
yeah.
somewhat synced up, because otherwise I'm just going to be completely off when I'm singing along to the music half the time. It's just that I've gotten, you know, there's some bops in here. I showed him my badge.
I'm from the MPD.
The police?
Yeah, the police. We're on to you. What you got on that computer, huh?
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
Ota won't even look in my direction. He's just typing away on his laptop. So, what can you tell me about last night?
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. Now, on one hand, you know, people do deserve their rights, and you don't have to answer to a cop if you don't want to. On the other hand, you know, people like this, a little bit rude. Are you a fan of A-Set?
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Could you look at me?
No. I'm kinda busy right now.
I can't believe this kid's supposed to be 24. Like, he does not look it at all. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
Can I punch him? Please, let me punch him.
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
Dang it.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Okay, we can't punch him. Maybe we can kick him?
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Haha. Should've used a VPN, Ota.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself. This is what's known as a strawman sock puppet or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
You know, just... the competition for best girl in this game is hard because there's a lot of great girls. The competition for best guy in this game is also very hard because most of the guys are like Ota or Date. And I just really wish I could just reach my hand into the screen and just give him a little bonk. You know, just a little smack.
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Anyway, why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
When did you start with the fake accounts?
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Gosh dang, Ota. But why are you like this? Anyway, about last night. Getting back to the murder case on our hands.
I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area?
You
better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
I love that he's worried about all of the one person who can hear us right now. And also I love all these clearly other talents at this agency that we just get to see in this tiny little... I've never actually looked at that little monitor for very long. And the more I look at it, the less I understand. Renju, what kind of company are you running here? What are these your talents? Is this just a random thing on the TV screen? Are those your magazines? Well, they're not yours. Not Ota's, but anyway, about last night.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
So just to recap, so far, with everyone we've met in this case, it's all been connected. The victim's daughter was in the carousel. She lives with Date, us. We're best friends with the victim's ex-husband. The ex-husband owns this talent agency that one of the witnesses is at, Ota here, who is also friends with Mizuki, who knows us, knows the victim, and knows the victim's ex-husband. It's all connected. You want to see an interconnected spiderweb? You want to set up the theory pinboard? This is the game to do it for.
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know Mizuki? And how do I not know that you know Mizuki?
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
She is 12.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
I don't know.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Of course you
Really?
do.
What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author.
You know what? Technically, Aiba would be his third eye. Because he had his left eye, his right eye, and now Aiba.
I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
You know what? One thing I will give Ota here is that if he's going for like a teenage audience, getting critique or getting a teenager to review your stuff does make a little bit of sense. Anyway, please just give us something about last night.
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Can you provide a detailed account of last night?
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Ota, you scared little bitch. Why? Why would you do that? Did you leave her there?
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
Why'd you use the payphone?
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
All right, best girl candidate number 4 appears. The idol who we don't see do much
And
and
you are?
has many different names. Aset.
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Dum, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
You know, Date got another one of those little head hurty too much moments.
Something wrong?
Just looking,
You aren't even blinking.
staring.
Come on, I'm shy. You're embarrassing me.
Are you Aset?
Let me confirm something. You're Aset, right?
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? Aset!
Fears!
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? Aset!
Yay! A-set, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
How old are you?
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
Date, no.
What?
Used your outside voice.
I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Why do you look so happy about that? Ota, are you bisexual? Diversity you win? The shitty man is bisexual? You're friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am. Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically,
Mizuki and I live under the same roof. But she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark. Well, Date, did you try asking her
Mizuki
anything?
must come here to hang out sometimes.
Imagine if the only place you had to go to hang out was a place your dad owned. What's your relationship with Ota?
relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
About the sock puppeting.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on Twitter.
Wait!
Huh. Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Oh! Are you a fan of mine?
Keep looking at her.
Okay, now I'm getting a little creeped
You just
out.
keep looking.
You can stop staring now.
I can't. I can't stop. I should stop staring at her. She'll think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. Right, monitor? Promotional videos of the agency's talent are playing. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Are you sure? Are you sure that that's not dirty? Wait a second. Zoom. Enhance. Hold it. One of these images looks familiar. It's all from other games? Is this just like a really, really deep Easter egg? Would be cool. Ota. About a set.
Gee, Tessa. You always look so cute. So cute.
She is pretty cute.
So cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
Ota, you better be glad she's 18. Or else I'd have some questions for you. About Shoko Nadami. Took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Ota.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's
Okay,
mother.
maybe Mizuki just isn't good at telling people
Maybe because
things.
her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
Did you talk to her about last night?
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Here, leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened.
Are
Do you
you,
have
are you
any
sure this
suspects?
is a crime
Probably
scene?
some crazy
The
murder,
dead
right?
body here.
That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it. Mr. Date! Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
The receptionist there is just watching all this happen, doing nothing. Just sitting there and smiling. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. I don't know why I love that bit so much. it's so like it's a cheap gag, but also it's just really funny. Ota, something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
Oh no, Ota wouldn't get that joke. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Iba, can you delete it from the cloud? Can you hack it? Can you get it out of there?
I told you. I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
Man, with information I have, that scene is just so much creepier than it should be. We'll get to that. In like 12 hours. Not like 12 hours from now, but like 12 game hours. Not 12 hours in the game. 12 hours of game. We'll get there. Yeah, so here in our car we can look around and see Date's little purple hands. Purple gloves. And Iba's, I guess, you know what, it would be hilarious to imagine Iba just like turned 45 degrees and so Date just looks like to be able to see Iba, or for Iba to see Aset. Anyway.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Anyway. About Mizuki.
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Yeah, about 6 years older than her. Interesting. About Ota.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close, for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
Me too, Aset.
You're not there yet.
It's all right. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on
Right,
TV?
one's in the chat if you want to see me play
I'm
Shovel
not very
Forge.
popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either.
How'd you start working for Lemniscape?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then tell me!
Got that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
Oh my gosh, no. He said no.
Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
My department.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
You know, for right here, you know, I just want to make sure y'all remember, Date here is, you know, very sure to not just reveal information about Abyss, the definitely very secret, super top secret, brain investigation squad. And definitely we're not gonna tell literally everyone we meet in this case that we're from Abyss. Anyway, Iris, what's your name?
By the way,
So wait,
how do you
no,
catch
I
your
mean,
name?
Aset, what's your
You
name?
really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell
Avoiding
me.
spoilers is gonna be hard.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right?
The brain juice.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
I still don't know why
No,
that's localized as
it's
ratty
nothing.
cake. Like, it's definitely supposed to be patty cake, right? Like 100%. Even with the fact that it's a little different at the end, it's definitely meant to be patty cake. But anyway, Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
What's
That's
it to
right.
you?
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep, yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's not paid to ask questions. Like, all right, Date from Abyss said she needs to be here. Fine, I guess she just needs to be here. Oh yeah, words to read. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Okay, well, I guess for now I'm just looking at the column. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? But, you know, let's take a look around, see if we can find anything interesting.
Mr. Date, that horse.
That was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Really weird joke, honestly. The autumn sky is clear and blue. The air is clear and cold. Benches and stuff. Got the little panda ride. The type that you put a coin in.
A black and white bear? I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
Alright. Jotting this down. Games Iris has played. Minecraft. Danganronpa. Iris, what's up? Iris is investigating the horse, looking it over it curiously. Oh, there's just the column again. On one hand, I gotta praise this game for being like very accurate with the hitboxes on things you can click and being very precise. On the other hand, the fact that Iris is moving around is making this a little difficult. What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
No.
They conducted their
No,
ritual
I don't.
here.
Iris, I don't
like
really
shadowy,
think.
hooded figures going around and around.
I don't think that's.
Stabbing her one by one.
No.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this was a ritual murder?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see.
Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
Oh.
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth,
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki?
Anyway, you're wasting your time.
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of My eyes.
Huh?
The Somnium files. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
Unfortunate.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignored the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
I wonder if the whole Kawasaki district, because I'm sure that must be like a real district. I wonder if that's an actual historical event that the big explosion happened, or if that's just for this game. Carousel. Control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking. But hey, if you sense any trouble, you can hop in there and change.
How old are you, making that reference?
I suspect that she did not give you her real age, knowing what a phone booth is.
It's the control room of the merry-go-round. I mean, she also knows a lot about Egyptian mythology. So I guess instead of having her Greek mythology phase, she had the Egyptian mythology phase. Local cop. Another local cop. Bench. Wonder how many couples sat there. Makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Where is this anger coming from?
Alright, surely there's something else we need to look at here to progress the plot, right? Not Iris. Fence. Fence around the merry-go-round. Roof. The hole in it from now from all the years of weathering. Horse. This horse. That's what we need to look at. Joko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Joko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
Shoko was murdered somewhere else. There was no blood on the horse. That must mean... You should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you alright?
No.
Are you okay?
Iris! Iris!
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Iris, you've got a really sick sense of
Get on.
humor.
I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Again, meant to be a cute moment. Unfortunately, a little creepy. But hopefully we can get Iris back to a place that she belongs. How are you feeling?
Horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Oh, she's got a little fever.
Hidate. They say when you stick your
Got some
hand out of a car
wobbliness.
going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Perhaps?
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Meow. Doggone residence. Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
No, that's alright. I'm gonna head home.
Boo, going home already.
I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... Huh. Strange. Something seems a little... familiar.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. 'Cause that woman, she's... from the dream. This whole room is from the dream. No, it can't be. It can't be. But how could we have a dream? I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Shush.
Iris?
Secrets.
Oh, right.
Secret
It's nothing.
investigation.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Interesting. How could we have an entire room in a dream that we had no memories of? Well, the lamp's different. Lights are off. Bookshelf. There are no books on it, but it's definitely a bookshelf. I saw it in a catalog before, so I know. Got it's flowers.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Your iris. It's good news and hope. And this iris, well, at least means hope. Now you look chipper.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch?
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Not the flowers. Oh. I guess that's just what prompts us to look at them. But we already looked at them. Iris is looking... you seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
That you were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Look at this picture. The drawing on the wall. I wonder if Iris drew this when she was younger. And maybe we'll get to that later. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I don't have one.
Not in the
Divorce?
picture.
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
About Renju Okiura.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
And as we all know, the internet knows everything. Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
A teacher? Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me. Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Of
No,
course.
it's funny. You're not the first person to have mentioned that. Wait, do you happen to know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
Well,
No reason.
You see, there's just a little, you know, I just, Hitomi, I've got a bit of unfortunate news for you. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Anyway, be seeing you.
It's just so funny to me that everyone in this case is so connected, yet there's also some surprising ways in that people don't know each other.
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
Date, that one's a little awkward.
All right. Take care, Date.
Aiba, you didn't stop him before he did that? Couldn't have been like, Date, wait, other hand, Date. But yeah, just to go back over what we know of the case so far, just from a connections perspective. The victim is Shoko. Shoko was married to Renju.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Renju and Shoko are Mizuki's parents. Renju and Mizuki know Date. Renju knows Iris and Hitomi. Hitomi knows... Wait, Hitomi knows Renju and Shoko. Hitomi is Iris's mom. Iris knows Mizuki and Ota. Ota knows Mizuki and Iris. And it's all connected. It's all connected. I need like a pin board. I need to figure out how to set up like a pin board on stream so I can help illustrate what we've got going on here. Aiba is charging right now. She doesn't have a built-in generator. That means I have to charge her sometimes. Myself. Allow me to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
Yeah, Aiba, I'm not sure how well you're managing his meds. Focus, you've got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
No, there's plenty of times where Date looks crazy just because he's talking to Aiba. But maybe he's just a little bit crazy.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
Now, who is this handsome gentleman? Oh, it's me. Unfortunately, Aiba, I think the laws of robotic mean you can't terminate him. Anyway, let's hear the timeline of events so far.
Aiba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Aiba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
You know, I know that this is one of the things where it's like, you know, you don't question certain things in detective stories and police procedurals. Like, you know, you don't think about the fact that the cops are always getting mad when people use their rights to an attorney. You know, you don't think about the fact that a lot of the like tests and forensics and stuff are actually very precise and not as easy to find out. And in this game, you don't really think about how absolutely terrifying it is that Aiba has access to basically everything, can hack anything, is a fully sentient AI with connection to the internet. Like, that's terrifying if you think about it too long. But also, Aiba is cute and therefore she's allowed. About the corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m. The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
That's a lot of blood.
The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit. The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round. This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime. Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message.
More about the corpse.
The corpse was found with her left eye removed. That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
About the bloodstains. Or the lack thereof.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
Got one
That means
sick
Mizuki
criminal on
couldn't
our
have done it.
hands.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Now, Date argues here that she couldn't move the body, and while she definitely couldn't, like, move a car to get the body to Bloom Park, like, she doesn't know how to drive, she could lift the body. She's strong enough. Anyway, why is Mizuki inside the column? Who knows?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
No, I don't
Hide-and-seek.
think so, Aiba.
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
5 years, and only just now are we learning how to make jokes.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the
Vicious.
parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Yo, where's
sure?
all the other vehicles on the
I am.
road? I
Then
see like one
how
other
did the
car.
suspect
This is
move the
very light
corpse?
traffic. I'm surprised.
I have no idea.
Like, this is a major freeway, right? Like, there should be more cars here. Neum. There's another car. Police headquarters. Headquarters. Saturday, it's 4:26 p.m. Hi, I'm Abby Lou,
Welcome
your
back.
B in blue, and I can't read.
brought her here after her examination was over.
Hey, Mizuki.
Mizuki.
How you doing?
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Sorry, your mom's
Was it okay for you to
dead.
bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
You know, Boss may be with the police, but I just get this strange feeling that she may have committed like 1 or 2 crimes of her own. Perhaps even police-only crimes. Hey, Pewter. Just one question. Why do you dress like you're a Pokemon villain? Anyway, about Aiba.
Hey, Pewter. About Aiba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
That's Pewter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Pewter here. 36 years old, a member of Abyss like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Aiba. He's her caretaker in a way. Father, Date is being annoying again. Can you fix him? How's Mizuki doing?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Did you get Renju's permission?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Why would he?
I don't know.
A little suspicious, if you ask me. Any progress on the investigation besides what I've found out?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Are you sure you want to do this?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Boss is watching Mizuki. Are you ready?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sync room.
Got it.
Time for the Advanced Brain Investigation Squad to do some advanced brain investigating.
Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brain waves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you. But she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
Mizuki is lying on the chair. About Abyss.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
About the sink here.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened.
Sink. Okay, Date, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like nothing ever happened. Her mom is still dead.
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
And we're not going to mention any others of them. But there are 6. So if we happen to introduce other characters later, don't worry, we said there's 6 of them. Definitely 6. So, here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
This is all over.
Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Go get some sushi.
I know you only like the natto, egg, and cucumber rolls, but we can go get some sushi. I'll eat the good ones.
Are you teasing her?
No, seriously, she loves the ginger.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
A new feature?
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
6 minutes.
I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Only 6 minutes. Very important. Make sure you remember that. 6 minutes. Goku. 6. 6. How many other ways can I say 6? So we had our tutorial Somnium earlier, but here's the first real Somnium. As we enter in like Terminator.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently,
You and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
So do we count this as Uchikoshi moment number 3 or number 4? Because, you know, we had Iris going into Egyptian stuff. We had Boss talking about the I is another. You know, we also had Pewter being like, ah, yes, Somnium is Latin for dream. Oh, no, wait, no, Date said that. I'm sure Pewter came up with it, but you know, any other fun little moments of random bits of trivia?
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
You know, really glad that I don't have to do this, like, in 6 actual real-life minutes. That must have made things really hard for Date before. Interlock 1, 2, 3. Sink in the pain. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
6 minutes. Somnium. With some lovely carousel music. Yay! This isn't creepy at all. Anyway, we can take a little look at the map. See what things we can interact with. Photo, the bird character, and a piece. You know, I know what we need to do to get to the end of the Somnium, but what if we just took a little look around? Why not? You know? Panda piece.
The panda is in awful shape.
Well, you know what? Well, why not? Why can't we why not put him back together? Maybe he could use it.
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this. Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Yep, definitely a great use of time.
Panda is in awful shape.
What if we just kick it?
Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Is there a connection there?
Interesting. But yeah, let's actually get some of these mental locks taken care of.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Let's pull it out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
And the fact that we have to pull it out to progress must be because Mizuki pulled it out of Shoko's eye.
It keeps going.
Herself.
What is this?
Something happened over there.
It's just a little bit long, you know?
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timing.
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
Yeah, definitely didn't come up with the acronym first and try to stuff in words second.
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
I know, we'll
This
be
appears
fine.
to be the microphone for the speaker.
You know, let's just give this... We look at the bird cage.
An enormous bird cage.
What if we try lifting it? That shouldn't be hard, right?
Understood.
Well, you know what, we tried. I guess we'll find something else. Just leave the Somnium, I guess.
A mic.
That's, control room?
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Let's open it up. See what's inside.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
No, Hypa. Don't go into the light.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
And here we are at our first route split. We have 2 different options on where we can go. And that'll affect the flow of the story. You know, just as any sort of visual novel with choices like this. So I guess, you know, how much this counts as a visual novel is up to interpretation.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Let's go ahead and lift. Wait, no, hold on. I want to use it. I swear they...
All right, leave it to me.
I'm glad that they have that little pop-up. Just to make sure that you know you're not actually using the timey that you selected.
Heavier than it looks.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. You only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 2. Going back 2 costs... Sorry, 1 lock costs 1, 2 costs 2, 3 locks will cost 3. You regain your 3 retries by selecting Restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to entertain the audience, Pewter. Don't you understand? You know, I want to see what happens when we roll up and toss all this stuff.
Roll them up.
Yeet!
And toss them away.
Hey, handle them a little more carefully.
There are torn pieces of paper.
You know, clearly we should kick him away instead. That's the answer, right?
Yeah. It came back.
Do you really think we can heal Mizuki like this?
I am following your instructions.
I thought it would relieve some stress.
You should consider what these pieces could mean.
What they mean, huh?
There are torn pieces of paper.
Alright, maybe we should be kind here and put them all back together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But
Oh, look at the little Mizuki. She's baby.
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. I asked Mizuki about it, and she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired that photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
You know what? I didn't notice it before just because I've played this game so many times, you know, and I'm just used to all the stuff. These horses are really creepy. And it's honestly kind of creepier when you stop for a second. Let's slow things down.
The panda head is spinning.
They're connected. What if we spin more?
Bring it on.
Wait, stop. The centrifugal force is gonna tear it apart.
Actually, it's centripetal force.
Spinning it makes it go faster.
How do we slow it down?
Gee, Date, I wonder.
Panda head is spinning.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Yeah, Pewter, I know. Listen, I want to ride the ride.
Huh?
You can't put me in a Somnium that's also a ride.
A horse?
Well, pandas and horses are pretty similar.
They are completely different. Are you blind?
Yeah, well, they both have 5 letters.
How is that relevant?
I mean, to be fair, Date's blind in one eye.
The panda head is spinning.
Alright, let's stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
360-second limit. If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. Peter's sleep talking. More than a second. When you clear, you get a prize. No, boss, anything but that. Right, there's secrets. Hidden things. Sure, yes, there's a Somnium we have to complete and mental trauma to heal. But I want the hidden eyeball.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Shush, Pewter, I am looking for eyeball. Eyeball. Alright, I could not find hidden eyeball. Wait. What if we go around here? Alright, you know what? I'll just look up a guide for next time.
It's Mizuki!
Suki. Give her a hug. Ah.
Mizuki.
Oh. Footprints? What did she see? Someone. A blue man. Boss, I found the evidence. We need to go after the Blue Man Group. Where are they touring? Awaken. Hug to Mizuki. Day 2 Mizuki A acquired. Yay! And exit the Somnium. Day 2 Saturday. Make eye.
Are you okay?
Fake.
Date.
And she can speak.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
You know, thank goodness we took the actions that we did. Sure would be a shame if we took different actions and it led to a completely different outcome in which she wasn't okay. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. But unfortunately, I think those questions might have to wait for next time. I'll go a little bit farther. I asked her about her last night. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Alright, now's a good place to stop. Good time for us to save our progress. And I will see all of y'all next time, next stream. Thank you all so much for stopping by and enjoying a bit of this game for me. We'll definitely be playing it more throughout the next few weeks. And I'll be happy to show this weird, quirky, sometimes horny, sometimes goofy, sometimes really dramatic and very heart-wrenching game. But for now, I'm Abby Lou, your Bee in Blue, and signing off.